I know. It's like the middle of the summer and I'm wearing a winter jacket. I don't give a fuck. Everything I'm wearing right now is like a huge contradiction to this winter jacket. I have on like short shorts and a tank top. Anyways, what's up guys? I'm BrittanyUntitled and I realized I haven't made a video like almost all summer because I am a lazy little fuck and don't know what to talk to you guys about, and I do realize that my hair falling in my eye and it's like but it's okay because I'm making a video now. I actually wanted to make this video for a while now and I've just been trying to figure out everything to put in it, but this video is my top 10 tips for Warped Tour. Mostly I'm giving this to you guys because some girl in Toronto, I believe it was, died during Warped Tour, so I figured it'd be best to give you guys my tips because I've gone to Warped Tour, this being maybe the fourth year I've gone, so I kind of know my way around. First tip is stay hydrated. Warped Tour is probably the hottest concert because it is held outdoors, the sun is beating down, and then plus when you're in the crowds watching the show you have other people's body heat added onto your own, so it is like the Sahara in Warped Tour, and the best thing for you to do is stay hydrated. My second tip is to eat, because I get it, like when I'm at Warped Tour I don't want to eat anything at all because you're so dehydrated that you're not hungry and you're just like, okay, I don't have time to sit down and eat. Well, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. No. Me and my friends make it a point of planning out, like we get our schedules first thing, we plan out what band we're gonna see. Then we literally sit down, plan everything out according to time to where we have time to sit down and eat. Because we know, first off, we're not gonna be hungry, but you're gonna need it because you're gonna feel like shit. And you will faint if you do not eat. So my second tip is to eat. Third tip is to wear light clothing. Like, for example, this tank top is perfect because it is a light color. It is a tank top, meaning it's not going to cover me up completely and allow air to come in. If you're going to go wear shorts, I don't understand how kids wear fucking skinny jeans to this shit. Guys, if you're going, you can wear white shirts. Your swim trunks are just perfect if you wear swim trunks to Warped Tour because they have this part where they like have water coming down. So if you get overheated, ta-da! Swim trunks on. Girls. Okay, I get that you want to look okay, but don't wear makeup. It's just gonna run. Wear tank tops and shorts that are loose fitting because it's gonna get really, really hot. And you don't want that. Just loose clothing, light colored. That's my tip for everyone. My fourth tip is to wear sunblock because Warped Tour has a couple places you can sit down with covering, but you're still gonna be hotter than all hell, and most of the stages are set outside in the sun and your face will burn, your shoulders are going to burn, your arms are going to burn. Sunblock. You don't have to apply it, like you can apply it before you get there and let it sit on your skin for like 30 minutes. That's recommended either way. So on the car ride there, put it on, just you'll be fine because there's a good, depending on your skin type, there's a good 79% chance that when you come home and you take a shower you're gonna feel it. You're gonna be like, fuck, I'm burnt. The tip is if you feel like you're gonna faint, come out and sit down. Warped Tour offers so many places for you to sit down when you're going to faint. In fact, if you're going to faint, there is a get water. Like, sit down and get water. Like, cool down first, go get water. Because I just repeated myself like 3 fucking times, but that's how serious I am. I've seen more people who have been so ignorant going to Warped Tour and have felt like they were gonna faint and just stayed in the mosh pit, fainted, and had to call the ambulance. That is no bueno. There's an amphitheater full of seats. You can walk yourself to the amphitheater, sit down, get water. In fact, the people at Warped Tour are so nice, they'll get water for you. My 6th tip for everyone who's going to Warped Tour is just be friendly. Because I want you all to realize, you're not better than the guy staying next to you, behind you, beside you. In fact, you're there for the same reason as everyone else. To see the band you like, and just to have a good time. So, don't go acting like a fucking douchebag. In fact, the people I've met at Warped Tour have been the nicest people I've ever met. They have been helpful. In fact, if you're dehydrated and someone has a water bottle, they'll share it with you. They're going through the same shit you are, so don't even start acting like you're better than anyone there. Okay? Granted, Warped Tour has a few douchebags, but who, like, where doesn't it? Like, it's kind of expected. But they are the nicest people. So please, for all means, be friendly. You're there for the same reason as everyone else. Don't get cocky and don't act special. My 7th tip for you Warped Tour noobs is to be respectful. As I said in my previous tip, you're not better than anyone else there. 8th tip for Warped Tour is bring friends. My first Warped Tour I went alone because none of my friends could get tickets. Although getting tickets for Warped Tour now for me is like super easy because I get VIP passes and everything. A Warped Tour veteran. If you go with your friends, when you're about to faint, you could easily tell one of them to go get water. They're going through the same thing you're going through. Plus, it's better to travel in groups in Warped Tour because it's better to travel in groups, period, because that's just for safety reasons. But definitely, go with your friends. Make a day out of it. Warped Tour tickets are like $42 at the door. Granted, that's a lot to some people, but it's pretty cheap compared to, like, Identity tickets and, other festival tickets. So, make a day out of it. Go with your friends. Even if they don't like the music. They're going, just have them go for you. That's my tip. Tip for Warped Tour is don't go into mosh pit, circle pit, or wall of death, or they had this wall of life last year, if you can't handle it. I've seen a lot of people come out hurt from all this and complaining. Understand, in a mosh pit, wall of death, and circle pit, anything goes. If you get hurt, people will ask you if you're okay. Like I said, they are friendly and respectful at Warped Tour, like most of them are at least. So someone will ask you if you're okay, but don't join them if you can't handle them. There are plenty of people, like, especially if you can't join in a crowd, don't go in it. There are plenty of people that stand in the back by the merch tents or around where the main is, and they don't join in. They watch the show because they know they can't handle the mosh pit, circle pit, or wall of death, or if they have it again, the wall of life. Like, understand your limits at Warped Tour because you don't want to push past yourself and, again, faint. My 10th tip is the biggest tip I can give anyone. Have fun. I don't care if your boyfriend just broke up with you at the gate. First off, fuck that bitch, and why the hell was he even going if he's gonna break up with you? Please, just have fun. Nothing matters but you in that pit right now. Nothing matters but you staying listening to music. One of your favorite bands is on stage. Why the fuck are you being upset? Forget everything and just have a good time. Have fun. You're there with friends. You are supposed to have a fucking time of your life. Don't let shit weigh you down and don't get upset. You only have one fucking life. Why ruin Warped? And you only have one day at Warped Tour, first off. Unless you're playing on the stage. Well, that day at Warped Tour only matters right now. So, fuck all that. But, yeah, fuck everything. If you're upset, you letting yourself be upset at Warped Tour? Please, take your feelings aside and be fucking happy. You're at Warped Tour. You're seeing your favorite bands, your winter friends. Have a good time. Fuck that nigga that broke up with you. Okay? Have a good time. And those are my 10 tips for Warped Tour. If you guys follow my tips, or at least try to, you're going to have a great time. Like I said, you will find douchebags in Warped Tour. Don't worry. There are more nice people than there are douchebags. And guys, just have fun and please be safe. I don't want to lose any of my followers or subscribers. I really do care about you guys. Rest in peace, Taylor. You died in one of the best places. Although it sucks that you only got to see one band. But you died in one of the best places. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna go because my boo thing is coming over. We're gonna hang out a little bit. And before I forget, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of my Warped Tour information. I'm going to the July 28th Warped Tour at the Cruzan Amphitheatre in West Palm Beach. If any of you guys, again, want to meet up or want to join my group of friends in our Warped Tour merriment, just hit me up on Twitter, Tumblr, or YouTube, and I'll give you information when to meet us. We should be getting there at the opening of the gates, which is around 11:30. If anything, you will meet us up at the gates and join us the whole day. We are some pretty awesome people. And that's it. So, ciao.